Yo, it's your boy Ty Sharp from the One with High Class Hoodlums, and you now in tune to another episode of Not Your Average Fan. Yo, Sal, what's good, my boy?
Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Champion Stax. I'm in the cut, working hard to make it work.
Yo, y'all already know, man. I had to bring her back for the third time. I'ma just tell y'all right now, she's now officially a member of the Not Your Average Fan podcast. She stamped, you feel me? All y'all do, you feel me, when she get on here, start talking that talk about how she be, you know what I'm saying, going in on the topic. So we want to welcome. What's your gangster name? You feel what I'm saying?
God body Knotty.
Hey yo, no cap. We putting that on the t-shirts. Stop playing.
Cool.
Youre.
Welcome to Not Your Average Family.
Thank you.
Feel what I'm saying? So we going off top. We coming crazy.
Okay.
Non-negotiables in relationships. What we doing? What you saying right now? He approach you. He trying to talk his shit. You feel what I'm saying? You like, look, I'm not negotiating this part of myself with you. This I stand on this.
At this point, I'm not playing with games or anything that's like flaky or inconsistent. It's just no matter what the dynamic is gonna be, whatever level we decide to like be on with each other, cool. I'm just not dealing with the games or the excess bullshit, the mind games, the childishness. It's just something that I'm not even engaging in.
So you just like, so if he gotta come correct off rip.
You gotta come correct off rip. Because if not, it's going to say a lot about your character. And it's like, at this point, whether it's just fucking, do I need to be fucking somebody like you? Nope.
So inconsistency, can't do it.
Negative.
Playing any games with you, can't do it.
Negative.
Shit.
You could try. You won't get far.
Oh, you know the game?
Come on. We talk about this all the time. I'm tired. It's predictable at this point.
Man. Predictable. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Easy pass calling me.
They need their money. What is you doing?
I'm like, what's
Yo,
going
you
on?
ran 4 of them shits last week. They not playing with you?
It wasn't working. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, nah. They
Well,
need
go
their
ahead.
bread. Yo, Sal, what's some non-negotiables, man?
That's definitely mine too. Them games. I don't like games. I don't like when people try to like. I mean, this goes not even for relationships. This goes for friendships and anything. I don't like people that be like, you know what? I'm gonna not say this to see what he does. Like I don't play that. Like I don't like none of that stuff. I don't like you trying to play mind games or see what's up or do this like that. All that. Once I see you do that, I don't even talk to you no more. Like it's cut off.
Like, nah, I can't.
Like I got friends who have done shit like that. Like, you know, I'm gonna do this to see how he react, just to see that. Nah, I'm not. This ain't happening.
Some extra shit.
They got some 48 laws of power.
So all them stupid games like this, that don't fly around me. And then I really don't like pettiness.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see that you're a petty person, like I gotta cut that off quick.
Gotcha.
I don't. Like, cause some people make mistakes. Sometimes I might do something might slip my mind, and now you're gonna do it back to me just cause. Like, it's not like I ain't for all that.
Right. Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I do something intentionally, you want to get even. That's different. To me, that ain't petty. That's revenge. But like, if I do something just cause of mistake or it's just human nature, I do something stupid or I slip up, and now you want to do it purposely back. Like, that's crazy.
Like, nah. That nigga ate my ham sandwich last week. Minute he cooked some shit in the house, is mine.
Now, if I came in the crib, opened your fridge, looked you dead in the eye, snatched your ham sandwich, and ate that shit in your face, then go ahead, eat my shit too. Like, that's revenge.
That's respect. Now you gotta do that.
Yeah.
But you didn't even know that was somebody's ham sandwich. You just was hungry.
Some mistakes, bro. Like, sometimes you might fuck around and do something little, and then now someone's out to get you because of that. I don't play that.
Yeah.
Nah,
I guess that goes hand in hand with the games, though.
Yeah. It's all underneath
that's
one
really what
umbrella.
the games is, being petty. Yeah. That's what it is. I think my real non-negotiable is wasting time. I hate that shit. Like if I really, cause I'm a busy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So if I take time out to make time for you, and you play with my time, or you playing about what you trying to do,
That's real.
I'm not with all that. Like that's some shit I'm not with. Then I hate motherfuckers that don't. I would just say communicate, and when I say communicate, I mean by like just staying what it is. Like if you feel some type of way towards me, or you feel some type of way about the situation, or something changed, and you like, yo, you did this, and now I feel some type of way. Don't play with me for the next 2 weeks acting all distant or acting weird.
Use your words. I feel you. I felt it.
Like that's type of shit I'm not with. Like you feel me? Like yo, what type of time is you on? Cause now I'm like, yo, I'm taking time out to fuck with you, and then all of a sudden now you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I seen you post about shit, doing this, doing that, little shit like
you
that.
got time for everything else,
Word,
but
like,
not
like,
to communicate.
Like what we doing? So that's like a big. That shit right there is like automatic red flag. You feel me?
No facts.
So even speaking on red flags, what are red flags? Do you avoid them, or do you go ahead and say fuck it? I just take 1 or 2, And then you see they start lining up.
So you know what? I'm in this weird place where like I'm coming from being a person who was just like so detached that I wasn't making no announcements when I cut you off. Now I'm more so in a place where it's like, even though logically and intuitively, you know when people are off and you know you see those red flags, I'm trying to become more of a person who actually addresses things up front more. Just to see how that goes for me. Like just trying to visit the other side of the spectrum. But it makes me almost feel like that's exactly why I wasn't making no announcements, because a lot of people don't like to take accountability. So that in itself, if you're somebody who's not self-accountable, it's the biggest red flag to begin with, because you can't go nowhere else and negotiate nothing else if you're not self-accountable.
So you see that? So you see a red flag. You like, I'm gonna just say, yo, what the fuck is this about?
Like, what's up?
Right.
And depending on your response, reaction, tone, I'm paying attention to all of that stuff. And we could just...
Oh, he is an abuser. The way he just responded to
yeah!
that.
Oh, he's definitely...
he might put his hands on me.
At this point, you can tell, so...
Oh, no, he's a cheater. I can see it right now.
I don't know. I try to work with people. If people seem authentic and genuine and trying to work with you, and because everything is a compromise once you start coming together with other people, work, whatever. So if somebody's just set in their ways and not willing to even like see their side or compromise or negotiate nothing and actually show up with action as opposed to just saying what you're going to do, then don't even wait for any more red flags.
Oh, so you addressing shit off the rip. Like, hey, yo, this is what it
Has
is.
to.
I seen it.
Because we talk about time. The busier we get, the more shit we're on. It's one of those things where you have no other choice but to be direct. Or you get the other side of me where it's like, fuck out of here. You won't even get a word out of me because I'm too busy for the bullshit. So it's like, which one would you rather have?
Got you. So what's the craziest red flag you've seen or approached, you know what I'm saying, and got into it and you like, damn. Either you avoided it or you just like, you feel me, took it head on. Like,
Girl's dad was a cop.
I'm glad you threw mine off because I was sitting here like...
Red flag? You was like,
yeah,
but you still was saying what's up?
No.
Oh, then you was like, all right, I gotta let it go.
Red flag, cut you off. So your dad come out of cop car, that's it. Ain't talking to you no more.
Damn. Like, he gonna retire in like 2 years.
It don't even...
Fuck it. Nah. He still got homies over there. I ain't trusting that.
You're closer with your dad than you are with me. I don't feel safe.
I don't feel safe. No dinner, no nothing. What was she like? I want you to meet my dad.
Probably already have sometime. And he don't like me.
Damn.
That's why I don't fuck with it. Nah, but I knew this chick that had a girl that her dad was a cop. And he was a cop in town and everything. I was like...
Oh, no, it's bad vibes. Bad vibes right there.
Just off that alone, I don't care how much I like you. Like, that's never gonna work. I don't want to deal with no cop dad.
Cop dad?
Because even if you ain't doing nothing wrong, like, think about the shit you're gonna have to deal with. That he gonna be mad stern. He gonna be questioning you heavy. Like, her dad's a cop. Like, this ain't no regular dad. Like,
he want to know everything you got you into. Matter of fact, he gonna look you up when he get back to the crib.
Be tracking the car when you out.
Oh yeah, nah.
Weird shit.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. That's too much extra shit.
And then think of the stuff he might be instilling in his daughter.
Depends. Yeah.
For me, it ain't happening.
Shit, red flags.
Yo, I'm a little thrown off by the one that came to mind that I was really trying to like kill time to think of something else, and I really just couldn't think of something else. But I had access to a dude's information or whatever the case may be. On some consensual. Okay, so like let's say we doing a podcast and we all got the password to the page or whatever, like stuff like that or whatever.
So you hacked his phone.
I didn't hack his phone. Like I was a person behind the camera a lot of times or whatever.
Wait, Sal, what you mean by that? That's camera people talk. I don't know what camera people talk.
These are my phones.
That's what I'm saying.
I use my phones to film.
Anyway.
So I guess we all use our phones to film. Okay.
So yeah, there was just a large amount of trans women in the DMs. And not to say that there's nothing wrong because I'm pansexual, so I get it. But my thing is, if you're the type of person who's living, on the down low, being sneaky, being shady with how you going about stuff, is a major red flag. If that's what you like, be open about your shit, and I'm big on that. So.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that's why I was like, damn, I can't even think.
Right
I can't even.
What the fuck?
I'm like, I can't even think of nothing outside of that right now because that's probably the biggest one that I've seen.
No, that is the biggest one. Fuck all that. Ain't no the bigger one than that. What? So So you would have access to this man's information, and you
I
seen
was about to
that.
say that's more than a red flag. It's a dead end.
That's a dub. I don't know. I hope you ran away. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope everything was alright.
I'm safe and I'm sound now.
Hey, look,
so, like,
I'm that shit. Shit, as a woman, how that feel when you know, like, he, you know?
my thing is like I empathize because I understand that like women in general have mad privileges to be able to do what the fuck you want, who you want. You know what I'm saying? Men don't have that same leeway. So even though we all kind of think of it as like it's 2022, like just be out about your shit. It's not necessarily like that easy for men to go about that, especially depending on who raised you, where you came from, your religion, your background, whatever. So it's kind of one of those things where, like, me as a female, I've dated everything on the rainbow and outside of the rainbow, and I can do that. Can't nobody tell me shit, but, like, a man doing it is a completely different reaction. So I empathize with that part of everything, but at this point, start being open about your shit and own it, because if you're hiding behind a mask, then you're just naturally deceptive because you don't want anybody to know who you truly are.
So you was okay with it, or you had to just...
I'm okay with somebody doing what the fuck they want to do. I'm not okay with you trying to paint an illusion to be in a relationship with me as your cover-up.
So what if he would have told you right off the jump that was it?
Then we would have been really good friends, and I would have accepted him and helped.
Give him a chance?
Yeah, what if he want to be with you, but he still want to,
That's something we got to talk about because it's something we don't see often. So to me, it's like if that's what you truly...
I was just going based on the answer you said because he was hiding it. So if he was out and open about it, it would be cool?
Like,
it would
be... to be with men back in the day.
But here's my thing. We'll talk about that. But in the situation specifically, it almost seemed like one of those things where you was fucking with women, manipulating them, putting your hands on them, and doing all types of shit. So, like, your respect for women to begin with was never even there. You was just using them as cover-ups. That's different. If somebody was really just genuinely struggling with their sexuality and they liked a little bit of everything, I would be more willing to kind of, like, be more accepting of you and even challenge my beliefs and how I feel about it just to see where we can take it or what the dynamic should be.
Okay. That's deep. Now that was you just said a lot of shit.
So it's complicated, it's sticky.
Somebody out there needed to hear that.
Yeah, somebody, but at the same time, and not all women are gonna think like that. Not everybody's gonna respond like that. I like to consider myself a fucking alien and a unicorn, but at the same time, it's one of those things where I'm just personally, my big red flag and non-negotiable is deception. And if you basically just using me as like another bad bitch to put on your arm just to cover up the fact that you really like some other shit behind the scenes, then it's a different story.
Definitely a lot of those out there too.
Yeah.
Definitely probably a lot of them
Yeah.
out there. Well, damn. Yeah. My red flag ain't even that deep. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, word, you know what I'm saying?
You say, look, if you go back in the camera, you gonna see me like this the whole time. Like, I can't even think.
Nah, red flag. Keep it G. I kind of avoid all red flags. Like, if I like you, whatever red flags you got, I kind of like in my head kind of push past them. Like I could work with this.
Yeah, some things.
Or like,
can.
if she do this, it's cool with that. Like, she got a kid.
That's a little dangerous though.
No, it is, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a lover boy. When I say that, like, I might have had a lot of female interaction in my life. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if I fuck with you, like, I have feelings towards you. Like, I'm not about to just. You know what I'm saying? Try to talk to you and I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it.
There's nothing wrong with taking strategic risks though, like calculated risks.
I'm not that nigga. If I like you,
you won't go.
Yeah, you feel me?
That's that.
I'm treating you like you everything. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And you just like, oh, this nigga's great. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm doing some bullshit, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just the type of nigga I kind of avoid red flags until I get to a point when I'm fed up and my time getting wasted. It's not. I'm like, now you trying to play me like I ain't him.
Nah.
Like, fuck out of it. Now I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
I've definitely been in those
I be trying to
before.
avoid some of the red flags, especially if I think you worth it. It'd be like
with the rose-colored glasses.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's like, damn. And then it's already you already deep in, but now you're like, I gotta let it go because you did too much.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like you were showing those. I think the little red flags are there to kind of sharpen your discernment too. They're not there for no reason. Facts. You were getting the.
I feel like what you were saying, Ty, though, that might be a little unfair to the person, too, though.
What you mean?
Which part?
Because now you giving, like, you meet somebody, they got a few red flags, you avoid them, and you keep moving forward. Now this person kind of feels like, all right, they accept me for my flags.
For the bullshit.
I could kind of let shit slide, you know what I'm saying? They love me for who I am. And then, like you said, then when the time gets wasted and you finally are fed up with it, and then you leave, they're sitting there like, but
You never even try to hold them accountable?
You put up with it at first. Why didn't you just say something?
I put up with it, but I checked it. You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes as a man, sometimes you can't be too hard on this shorty. Like once you,
girl, I'm like, damn, you should have told me this then, because then we could have worked forward. Like,
but my thing is, the females try to act dumb when you say something like that. Be like, yo, why you be doing this, or why you trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then they hit you with the, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't even. It's not even that deep. They try to make it to a whole nother story and then flip that story on you. So then you just like, all right, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to talk about it no more. We moving on. Like, I've been to too many times.
Both
like
sides
that.
do it.
Yeah. I know niggas do it. I'm the one. I know. That's one of my specialties.
That's one of my specialties.
Like, what do you? Bring the whole new shit. Like, man, that time you did that shit though. What are you talking about? Yeah. But what I'm saying is like shit like that is like I see what a lot of females do when they get caught up quick. Like, yo, you just said some shit by accident and now I caught you in it. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a chick I used to talk to. She used to do stuff like that by accident because she just be talking. She'd be so comfortable with me that she forget that she said some bullshit. And then I'd be like, yo, what the fuck you mean? You said you was, what's the name of the day? Now you know what I'm saying? But I already know the truth. But now I'm going to let her, like, continue and she'll just lie it through. Even though I know she lying and she know I know she lying. You feel me? And then she'll continue to do that shit. And I'll be like, yo, like, now you really playing with me. So now I'm fed up to the point where it's like, you know what the situation is. Right. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I think with the red flags. Like, that shit. That's just something I gotta just change in my path to this shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So speaking on you saying that you said pan, that's what you said, pansexual. Pansexual. What does that mean?
So you know how a lot of people hear bisexual and you just think, oh, I like just
boys, girls.
Yeah, it's like you are open to anybody and everybody and all the far and fews in between. Yeah. Love is love. That's the epitome of love is love, basically.
I tell people be very careful how they say that. Be very specific when you say love is love, because
when you say that,
what I say by that is that when you say love is love, you now open up a door you can't close. And now when you say that, people could say they love certain things, and you gotta accept that you just said love is love. So don't be mad at whatever.
Give me an example.
So one thing that I see growing in the community, which is disgusting, pitiful shit, is that there's pedophiles saying that I'm born like this.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying it. So you say love is love, and now he's saying I love younger people. And now what you gonna say? That's wrong. But then he gonna say is when straight people told you that you was mad. Yeah. Thank you. That's why I said be very specific.
Laws to love, not
the laws. But I'm saying is be very specific when you say that. So I don't let people just say love is love, because that's one of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Love is not love. When he beat your ass and he say he love you, love is love? No.
That's not love.
Feel me? Love. But to him he's saying it's love. But you just said love is love. That's right. Feel me? I just
be very, people use and abuse that.
Don't just use and abuse these type of things.
For sure.
That's how I look at it. Like, love what you love. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Love is love.
There you go. we put it on a t-shirt. Fuck they talking about.
Yeah, okay. No, you're right about that. I agree with that. But on a more mature, not wild level, you know.
I mean, this is wild, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just love, the healthy.
I don't know. That might be one too. They might say that shit. You gotta be careful.
You gonna start using?
Gotta be careful out here. Well, what I'm saying is, but that's so you're open to a human being.
Yeah, just so open to loving and accepting people for who they are.
Same shit? You a lesbian or something?
Y'all just be using titles abusing titles at this point. There you go.
It sounded good. I sang it.
Guys use it a lot.
Feel me? So. With that being said, like, so would you be open to poly relationships?
See, that's something that I'm actually trying to test out now. It's a little hard because coming to get, well, I feel like there's different terms, and I don't even want to say the wrong thing with the wrong definition, but it's more so like a non-monogamous, like you're open to.
What they had?
Yeah, I guess they consider themselves poly, because I know there's one where. I guess
that's where I heard that.
Is it like one person with a whole bunch of other spouses, or like there's others where people are just like
they both got whole passes. They go out and
that might be different.
Love each other. They live in the same house. They mother or father of the family, but they fuck whoever.
You gonna have to look up the definition. So
that's what I figured, because that's what I.
Because there's different tiers. There's different
we need
levels.
A tech person be like, yo, look up poly right now.
Put it on the screen.
I don't want that in my cookie.
Nah, but it's a little hard coming together with one person, let alone multiple people. So when I say I'm working on it, it's just.
I got you right now.
Okay, what's up?
Ready? Mm-hmm. Is a practice of or desire intimate relationships with more than one partner with the informed consent of all partners involved. So basically, it's like y'all in a group relationship.
Okay.
Oh, Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I know,
So that's
I've
like,
seen that
yeah.
before,
So
too.
that's like you got 3 boyfriends, and they all know that that y'all together, or it's one dude and I hate the picture that's.
Okay, so look up polygamy. Cause I know that there's like different poly words, but they mean different
I think
things.
polygamy is like marriage though. That got to do with marriage.
Oh, okay. So is that what that is? That's all I'm saying. I'm like I know there's 2 different ones.
So what are you practicing without using the word? Like, what's the definition you're practicing?
People got me feeling like I need to be practicing celibacy and abstinence
You
because
said you was practicing
it does.
polygamy now.
What?
we first
See, my thing is like so.
Poly,
Okay, here's my struggle.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, if when I say what I say and anybody feels like
You said the wrong
I'm
thing.
talking right to you because we probably want the same things, put in the application with you. Put in the application. But anyway, so look, before I end up getting myself into a situation where it's like fully just me and another person, because at this point this seems a little difficult in itself, I'm open to having a more open relationship, right? But it's kind of like I'm not about to just put a whole bunch of random people on the roster and then call myself poly. It's like, don't it start off with like, I want genuine bonds and relationships. I don't want to just be going around fucking bodies, and it's not like that for me. Yeah. But I don't necessarily intend to be like locking and latching people down. It's like, do what you want to do, but I just want to genuinely connect. And if we both genuinely connect with multiple people, do you. But
and
just
with these third parties, are you looking to build a relationship with them too?
With their people, like, nah, I'm not really looking to. I want to be able to come together
I'm
with.
saying, like, if you have a man, you guys are in a relationship, everything's cool. Now you meet another man. Are you willing to start a relationship with him too, or is it just straight sexual?
I mean, for me personally, I'm really good with like if my one person, the first person that I meet is like a good enough sexual partner, I'll just be more open to exploring like women and other things outside of that. But
So you would be cool, like say like
right now I'm thinking of a more like independent. I want to be single and we both have our cake and eat it too until I figure out if you're even worth the next level of that. Like,
I mean, that's what you should do.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at now, like even trying to find who's worth starting there. So I'm still at the beginning stages of exploring that and seeing if that's something that works for me.
Got you. So you're open to
like trial relationship.
Trial and error.
She dating right now.
The more casual, the more, and I'm just trying to, cause a lot, like I said, the last episode, guys feel like they gotta lie to you and create illusions. Like, yeah, we gonna be something one day. Like, no, just.
Cause what you're saying right now sounds a little too good for certain.
That's
niggas.
the problem. People think it's too good to be true.
Like, yo, if I got another girl, like you cool, niggas ain't never heard that.
Yeah, and that's why you lie and you start acting deceptive, and then you drop the bag before it even started.
Look, first of all, don't put that on us.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm a good dude.
Word.
The ones who play know who play, okay?
Look. And if you real play, like you really play, you gonna say it smoothly and tell the truth. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it come off. I'm just being nice. Again? I'm saying everybody can't be Ty Sharp, but I'm saying is when you know what I'm saying, you know how to play. You just gotta say it smoothly, but tell the truth.
Real pimp shit.
What I'm saying?
Real pimp shit.
You know what I'm saying? I got some, you know what I'm saying? Got some game for the youngins.
As
you feel
should.
me? Tell them what it is. But nah, on some real shit though, if you keep it 100 though, but you gotta do it the correct way. Keeping it 100 sometimes.
And come correct.
Y'all ain't accepting all the 100 when niggas keep it 200.
Who's
with you.
y'all?
My bad. I forgot you and you in the corner.
Me, I personally have a thing, and this is due to like my traumas and the way that my life turned out. Like awareness equals safety to me. Me having the knowledge of what's really going on and being able to come into a relationship with somebody where it's all cards on the table, no matter what your cards is looking like, I feel safer in that than somebody trying to paint an illusion to me because it doesn't feel real. It's not something that's tangible. I can't grasp that. So for me, I'd rather you tell me the truth because the moment that I feel like you lied to me, or even if it's a small white lie, I feel like you playing with me. I'm already triggered. Like I feel like, oh nah, like so that's what I'm saying. For me, honesty is the best policy. For everybody else, if you want a man to create an illusion for you because that's what your ego wants and you want somebody that's on you. But for me,
you need to know.
I need to know. I need to know what's going on.
Me and Latasha over there, we all in this together.
That's fine. Don't bring no bullshit, no drama my way.
Like for men and women, I see a lot of people that are in obviously bullshit relationships.
Lying to themselves.
But they're just happy with the image that they portray.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Gonna stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Because of the pictures they post, the stories they tell,
Mm-hmm.
everything looks good, but they know
they traveling and shit,
and they're just gonna hold on to it because to them, everyone thinks they look good. And like you said, for their ego, it's good enough.
Right.
Nah, man, that's some crazy shit.
I've seen it one too many times. I know people like
Nah.
Nigga said, I know people.
No, facts.
Shots, nigga. We know y'all in some fake shit.
Nah, but I'm just saying it's obvious because you might know them or see them behind closed doors, and it's like
that shit don't even inspire you. Yeah,
it's nothing like the pictures you post.
I'll give you that too, because every job I worked at, I always been like one of the youngest guys at the job, and every man that's worked there, and they like husbands, they're miserable.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I thought I said it before. I was like, they like a happy miserable, but it's like to a point where it's like, this ain't the wife they wanted. Like this, I'm saying they got into a situation where they just had to man up and be like, all right, this is what it is. So I know if they not happy,
outside it seems cool.
Seems like they the greatest family ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cool. The American family, minivan pulled up, kids jump out, everything. You feel what I'm saying? But she ain't happy. I can tell by her face how she acting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At work, she be ready to meet her work husband because she tired of the nigga at home. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like certain girls, you just get that vibe that they don't want to go home. That's when you know it's like, all right, so why you still dealing with the situation if you only want to go home? You want to leave work? You know how bad it got to be at home to not want to leave work?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not even go nowhere else, but just not leave work. That's
not even
like,
to sit in the car.
Word, like, know what I'm saying? That's a good seat right there when you go sit in the car at the work.
You know what that just made me think of? It's the fact that a lot of us come from two fucked up extremes. You either have the parents, whether they were together or not, but just like the mindsets going into relationships where like happy wife, happy life, and then the life is sucked out of the husband or whatever. Or then you got the dude where shit is going his way, so the mom, you know, she got her life sucked out of her. That's why now our generation, we come off a little more selfish when it comes to like red flags, expectations, what I'm not going to take, what I'm going to take. But that's the thing, a lot of us never really seen real examples of how to come together in a healthy way. You got to know what you want and be authentic and in tune with yourself before you even know how to come together with somebody else. And that's the problem that we all have right now. That's how the dating pool is contaminated.
I wouldn't even say that. I think that we allow young trauma or young heartbreak to dictate our future as adults. Like, too many times you be 16, 17, get your heart broke, and now you judging or challenging these kids in your head. Basically what you're saying is, niggas ain't shit. You 17, you ain't date a man yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could you have a judgment on a man you ain't never met one yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, only man you know is your father. You ain't never met no other man that's romantically trying to involve yourself with you. Because at 17, I ain't gonna hold you. You moving fast and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't really know what you even want. You know what I'm saying?
I was in a relationship in like middle school for like a year and a half. With this girl. We've been out for a long time. But right now, I don't consider that my ex. I never once called her my ex. I don't say that was ever we were kids.
Right.
That don't count. Like, you know what I'm saying? I learned nothing from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't an adult yet. My brain was still fucking mush.
Yeah.
So I never count that. That ain't nothing.
But that's why people live like that.
But that's people that had heartbreak in like middle school and now they hold on to that shit and they depressed for the rest of their life.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So what I'm trying to say is that even whatever your first relationship was with whoever it was, our dynamics as to how we learn how to deal with other people starts with our parents, whether it's love or outside of love, period. So it's kind of one of those things where, like, depending on your trauma with that, and it could be like the smallest thing, like abandonment, rejection, you'll start to kind of like have other situations that make you feel just as guarded or like not seen or, you know, like
that's I hate that. Especially, matter of fact, I feel like under 25, you shouldn't judge the person you dating. To me personally.
Yo, they take everything so personally. Like, you're not gonna see those other years because this heartbreak right now
is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like before 25, you still growing into the person that you want to be. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I love? I love when I see two old people that just meet, get into a relationship.
Yeah, I never really see those.
You never saw that?
No,
look, go to the mall and just sit back and walk around. Yeah.
What they be meeting at the mall?
No, I'm saying, but that's like a date to them because they old.
Yeah.
Go on like a Tuesday afternoon. You'll see.
Nah, you gotta go to the mall early morning before the stores open because the mall's open.
Oh yeah, then you can walk around that motherfucker. They walk around that motherfucker.
You go to the mall like 6 a.m. It's flooded with old people just walking, getting their exercise, eating. It's like
they do that. That's like they're going to the gym for them.
Oh,
that's what they do.
That's cute.
Nah, feel me? Like that's some real shit. But nah, that's the type of love that I'm searching for and want is that when I get to be like 65, 70, my great grandkids or grandkids could be like, yo. My grandfather and grandmother been married for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? We going to their 40th. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the fuck they call that. 40th something, whatever that happens when you get married or whatever. Anniversary. There you go. Anniversary. 40th anniversary. Like that's some solid shit. I want to be able to say I did that. Like when my grandparents been married for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, 30 years.
My grandparents were married for like 60 something years before they died.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's deep. Like back then they was getting married at 20.
Yeah.
Like, my grandfather was 20 years old. My grandmother
17.
was 19.
Yeah, 16,
you know
yeah.
Like, damn. I'm like, yo, you knew she was it? He was just like, Yeah. You feel me? Like,
I didn't see that growing up on either side of my family, but like y'all think y'all grandparents was like having sex towards the end, or did they fall off at some point? Like, could you tell?
I ain't gonna hold you. My grandfather was done up.
He was done up.
Probably half my life he was done up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I don't think they was getting to it. They too old.
So
man.
when those couples end up like, you know, we together forever, blah blah blah, but they stop. Like, I can't even imagine that you see the same passion within
My
them.
grandfather always kept his player card until the day he died.
Ah!
He had it
Gangsta
on him
shit.
at all times. I just don't know if he was using it.
Just in case, like,
He said, "Look, I just gotta show you."
I ain't gonna have to do you like that. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Just fall back. Fall back. You don't want this. That, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, bro. My grandfather's personality, you would think he was getting down.
Yeah,
But no, he's still pumping to this day. You heard? That's how you gotta look at it.
yeah. I think that's essential, no matter what age you are. I hear that all the time. I know y'all hear that when they talk about the people who are in the what are they called? I didn't want to say the wrong word. Where they put them in the houses and shit? The old people homes?
Oh, damn. They be getting to it.
Yeah, that they get to it. Like, they're all basically don't got nothing else.
Look, you gonna get your little dialysis. What's they got? Not dialysis. What's the shit called? Viagra.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said
Dialysis.
Viagra.
I'm wow.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, what's the word? What's the word?
Cialis.
Yeah, Cialis. There you go, Cialis. Look, don't come for me in the comments.
On the other spectrum, though, like how old people in like the older generation used to do things with love. Like my other set of grandparents, my mom's parents, they was married until the day they died, but they was separated. They barely even spoke for like 40 years. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather like still came around the house every once in a while to see the kids and all that, but then once everybody got older, they separated. Like still to this day, my grandfather passed away. My grandma's still alive. Like that's his widow. Like they was married until he died. They never got divorced. She wouldn't do that. She's like a church going woman. She would never get a divorce.
You know what I'm saying? You promised God. You know what I'm saying?
No matter all the trauma that she'd been through, she wasn't gonna divorce him.
That's big.
He just lived somewhere else, but she had a husband somewhere. That's just how it was.
Like, yeah, I'm married, but you know that nigga don't live over here.
Yeah.
She took a vow with God, and she wasn't breaking that. So.
Okay.
That's respectfully what you're supposed to do.
And that's what the older generation did, that type of stuff too.
Yeah.
A lot of people stuck together for the kids, or stuck together just because of the vows.
Yeah.
That's my thing though. Like, if I'm making that choice to get married, I'm not looking back. Like, I can't do it if it's a this shit could end. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say take your time. Like,
Yeah, the divorce rates.
I'm saying is you gotta be able to fight them days. So that's why I said people get married too quickly. Like, my thing is I was in a relationship for 10 years. And I lived with them for 9 years. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So 9 years after 10, I felt like I was a married man because I would wake up with you, go to work, school, whatever the fuck I was doing, come home, I'm with you.
Yeah.
We gotta pay bills together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so once you doing that, I feel like you gotta go through like the fake phase of it. So that way you know, like, yo, the real phase, I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all done been through mad shit, different shit like that, especially growing up together. Then you like, all right, cool. You feel what I'm saying? But now that we older, it's kind of harder because they already in their ways. You feel what I'm saying? You can't show them different, or if you do show them different, they might know how to react to it. You know what I'm saying?
I had an aunt and uncle. They were together like 30-something years. They had a kid, house, everything, but they never actually got married. They never went and walked down the aisle. They were just together for 30-something years.
Legally, they probably married. Actually,
Legally,
you know what I'm
probably,
saying?
but then they ended up separating after a long time.
Shit.
Like a lot of shit, whatever. Now he has a new girlfriend out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she actually ended up passing away, but they never got married. And then look, like, imagine if they did, and then after all this time, they had to get a divorce.
Right.
Like, they just kept it simple. They're like, yo, we're together.
Got
That's
you.
it.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. You ain't
A
going
lot of
nowhere
people do
until
that.
maybe something
Shack
might
up
happen.
and call it a day.
Yeah. I mean, well, marriage really like a.
I think he
you know
bought
what I'm
her.
saying?
I'm pretty sure he bought her a ring. Like, she wore a ring, but they just never had a wedding.
I can't wait for that day too. The ring shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait, I mean, you did it. You did it right. I ain't gonna hold you. You did it right.
Damn, I want to see. You got videos? You got clips?
Maybe. I did it in Disney World. We didn't
Different.
get a video of it actually happening, but we got pictures afterwards.
Okay.
Like, I just was going to Graham. I'm like, he didn't tell nigga he was gonna do it. He was like, yo, I'm about to go to Disney World, bro. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
The only person who knew I was gonna propose was my parents. And like, I didn't even tell my brother or sister or nobody. Like,
Damn.
I kept that shit super low key.
He was like, yeah, we having a party next week. I don't know if you free, but come through. I'm just like, all right, shit, this was quick. You feel me? But nah, that's one thing. I can't wait to do that too. Like, I can't wait to finesse that wave. Like, oh, I'm about to get married. Like, you feel me?
Okay.
I'm gonna be one of them gentlemen too. I'm gonna go ask her pops and anything. Like, yo, I'm gonna take your daughter's hand in marriage and all that. You feel me?
My parents said I should have. I didn't do that. But
I would have did it just cause out of respect. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I just don't really see the need in it.
I'm doing it anyway.
In my mind, I don't really see like because if he says no, then what? I'm still gonna do it. So like,
but you had to just give the respect to it because that's like his lady.
Speak English, so it don't matter.
Oh yeah, no, the fucking thing. Like, let me write this shit down. Real quick.
He's telling me write this shit down.
Like, yo,
you
good?
My girl's parents don't speak English, so.
So you see that in your future? You see marriage? I mean, I don't know. You got a lot of things that could happen, but you see yourself in that predicament. You know,
I feel like at this point, I let it up. I leave it up to God. I don't really got nothing else to say about that because at this point,
that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's all you can do. I'm way too open, and if something's got to work, something's got to give. It's just everything happens in divine time and the way that it's supposed to happen. I honestly feel like it's not meant to happen because I got too much to do in the world. And I feel like the relationship coming in too soon would be a distraction. I feel like that's the main reason why it hasn't.
What's too soon though? We don't know when the shot clock out.
I feel like I gotta put things into play before I get into a relationship because it'll probably slow me down or throw things off. So yeah.
Respectfully. Yeah. See, that's another thing too. That's what a lot of girls say when they trying to run from if something is there.
No.
I'm not saying you personally. I'm just saying there's a lot of girls that do that. Like, this ain't lined up right. My life is in shambles right now. I can't do this and that. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's like, yo, it's been 3 years later. You still in the same predicament?
Oh yeah.
No, you just running because you scared. You feel what I'm saying? Like
no, it goes deeper into that because like if you're a person who's come from a place of having codependency issues, so like you know how like one of those things where like you may be on your shit or whatever, and then you get into a relationship. Now y'all boo loving and eating together and shit like that. You getting thrown off of the gym, you do this shit like that. I was prone to like that type of behavior, so that's why I said for me, I know personally I could tell that God's plan. That's all I really know. That's all I know for sure because I feel it real deep down inside. Gotcha. And in this lifetime, I juggle a lot. So there's a lot of things that I know I need to, all the things everything that's going on now. The universe is literally shifting me down my path where I'm supposed to be going. And I feel like they're there somewhere. I just got to make those choices and go where I'm supposed to go. So I don't stress it. I just, it would be nice that in the meantime, people would cooperate and come correct. But
cooperate.
Yeah, all I can do is just keep doing me.
So this is one thing that I had like 2 or 3 girls in our DM last time you was up here, and they was asking me. They was saying like, is it wrong that like? So this girl was saying that basically she met a dude. He's perfect, mad cool, goes out his way, does everything that she needs him to do, asks for, but he can't please her at all. Like she just like it's to where it's like I don't even want you to touch me, bro. Like ain't that? But she really likes him. But she told him I got another dude that all I want is this from him. Like this is all I want. This and that. And he is in a spot where he's like either about to leave her or be okay with it. She said he like 50-50. But she's nervous that he's going to leave. And she's like, this is the perfect guy for me. And Bobby's being selfish. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait. The second one I didn't understand. Where he was giving what?
Like she needed sex from the second guy. That's all he was doing. That's all.
This is one little girl with 2 different guys. Yes. 2 different options.
You feel what I'm saying?
None of them are.
So she's saying that she's being selfish, or is she just being honest to herself?
So the way that you described the question, they both seem like very conditional situations. You're saying this guy does everything right and he's checking off boxes. She never mentioned like, I'm actually into him the way he makes me feel. He makes me feel seen, whatever the case may be. It's just, he's just the good guy. And then the bad guy, it's like a lot of times the issue that we have subconsciously as women is the fact that we don't believe that the good guy and the bad guy can exist. The bad guy is the person who pleases us but gives us issues and never gives us our way. And the good guy is the one who gives us our way, but we don't want them, so we push them away. So it's kind of one of those things where, like, as long as that's your belief system, that these are your 2 options and there's no way to find that common balance, that's the reason why you always attract those situations of like cognitive dissonance, because once again you're saying and you're putting out there that you want something that you don't even believe in to begin with. That's why the universe keeps sending you those tests.
My advice would just be leave them both and find a third guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're both not it. Obviously, they're just giving you conditional shit that you just want at the time.
But look, I ain't say that back to her. But her thing was basically like she ain't been through enough, not where she enough dudes, but she ain't trying to just keep, she didn't found this one. She like, oh yeah, this is what I need. But he can't please me. She was upset about that. Like when it came time to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn.
Yeah, but that's what
Real talk.
that's what I'm saying. On a spiritual level, the reason why you end up getting situations like that is because just because this amount of time passed by, it doesn't mean that you properly healed through your situation. So whatever you haven't healed from is gonna keep getting sent back to you, so you can, hello, we're bringing this to your attention. That's what Mercury retrograde is. We're in Mercury retrograde now. Everybody's anxious. Everybody's triggered. Everybody's, because the universe is bringing back to the surface the shit that people try to push under the rug and avoid.
If I had sage, I'd light it right now. Fuck they talking about. You feel me?
No, but
so
yeah.
that's another thing too, is sex a non-negotiable for you? Like if the sex is whack, can you be with that person?
I've been in situations where
I'm talking about whack. I ain't talking about the little. I'm talking about like, damn. This ain't it.
Well, to me, I feel like I've been in situations where like the sex was definitely not top anything.
Damn.
But I still tried to work with them in a
Why?
sense. Just because, a lot of times I put myself to the test. Like I'm very like curiosity kills the cat, studious, trying to see like how I move and how that affects, whatever the case may be, the relationship. But I've been in positions where I'm like, nah, I only want somebody who's gonna completely please me. And then you always have guys like, "Well, but it's the motion of the ocean. So I'm trying to really see, like, test that theory out to really see if it's something if somebody's showing up, I don't know. We can make it work, and there's ways around it. But when you're talking whack, like, what's really whack? Because if you're saying whack at this point, it's really like
coming.
That's why it's hard to.
See, that's another thing too. Y'all be out here having some trash sex, and y'all just be talking shit. Like, nah, don't even feel me. But another thing too is when did your sex game get good? Like, what age you was at? Like, all right, I'm nice. Or are you not nice? You just be chilling.
I feel like when I was in college, that's when my sword was being sharpened for sure.
So that's when you got like turned out. You had your first like, all right, now I know how nasty I really could get. I like my look. You know what I'm saying? Live out some fantasies.
Yeah. I think it was early in the game too, because it really didn't take long for me to really be on some shit.
Like niggas start saying some crazy shit to you, like, yo, you the greatest ever, yo.
Yeah,
I love you, son.
I've definitely had.
No, that's like, I know you wild. You start saying like, yo, I love you, yo.
Like you know what a lot of people are like, you dangerous. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
That's the one right
That's
there.
the one. Like,
when you get that text, like,
dangerous.
yo, I can't fuck with you, yo.
Yo, but what that mean?
Look.
What that mean?
When you tell a girl that, like, yo, I can't, you dangerous. That means you doing too much to where now I'ma act crazy. Like, you got me feeling some type of way, like.
I thought you were supposed to leave your imprint.
Look, look. When girls act crazy, they tell you they about to act crazy because you did too much. And as a man, you know when you doing too much. Like, you know when you took her to past the level she's been at,
well,
to
like
another
that
level. When she like, yeah, she just different now. Like,
oh, she acting.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
so that
she ain't like her toes
end.
never curled before, but now they curling. You know what I'm saying? Now she's shaking. So
But what's the point?
Way.
What's the point?
No. I'm saying is everybody say that, but then when you do it to a person that never experienced it, something they mental just go off. So now
and they start snapping. They
like
crazy.
now it's like they feel like
they acting
can't
different.
lose this. They can't lose this. So when somebody say you dangerous or that, you just did something that they ain't used to, or they could just be telling you that shit because they just want to
gas your head up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make you feel good, stroke your ego. You feel me?
Yeah.
Pause. But yeah.
But nah. What are the reoccurring things that you see? Things that happen way too often.
Don't know how to ride. That shit is annoying.
That's a mean one.
Like how you 27 don't know how to ride? How you 32 and ain't never sat down on no shit? Like now I'm just upset. Even though I'm not even mad because I'm gonna still put it in work. I'm supposed to put in, but that shit just throw me off. Like what the fuck is going on?
Else?
Oh shit.
You said the head riding.
Yeah, like head, yo.
Laying there.
Yeah, what'd you call them?
Oh, pillow princess. It's an actual term. Somebody who would lay on their back the whole time.
Trash. I'm not. We done. That's it.
So those are just like regular things all the time. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good off whatever we trying to do. I'm not trying to do that no more. You feel me? Those are my non-negotiables right there.
When it comes to sex.
Yeah. You doing all that? I'm good.
I don't know. What's
your non-negotiables in sex then?
A lot of men are like disconnected, and I make that joke all the time where it's like, I don't care how many videos you've seen on X videos, that don't necessarily mean you know how to really like have sex. It's almost like people are going through the motions and just, yeah, if I beat it out the frame, or if I just la 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 on the tongue and spell alphabet, like, nah, that is not. I don't know. I'm just saying, because sometimes I hear people say dumb shit like that, and it's like, is that how you guys got your experience? And then sometimes They'll be like, oh yeah, I made a girl come 6 times, and I'm just like, from that?
Oh, from what the gay? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's like that. What girl is coming? I'm jealous. What girl is coming 6, 7 times? Like what?
That's a low number though.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all come in numbers. Like that's what I'm saying. It's a different experience.
I ain't gonna hold you. When it comes to sex, like I'm a mental person, so I want to mentally fuck you.
Right.
I'm fucking you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to basically. I know I'm making you crazy while I'm doing it, and that's turning me on. That I know I'm taking to that level. So that's the type of shit I be on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So if I'm the type of nigga that ask questions prior to us getting to that point. So I'm be like, how many times you ever came?
As you should.
You feel what I'm saying? And most times they be like, either they never did, once or twice. Some they been outside a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, like 4 times, 5 times. But all right, cool. We gonna double that. Let's do that. Okay. Now they like he talking crazy.
Shit.
Now
you looking at top shit.
Now
you dangerous.
Now I'm saying now and you're mental. I'm prepped for the game now. Right. So now when I get there, I'm trying to go crazy. Like let me make sure that this is the best time she ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal. Cause I never wanted to be. That's the biggest fear myself was like. I never wanted to be the nigga at school or at like wherever we out and somebody could down or disrespect me like that. Like girl could be like, man, that's why this and I don't never wanted to be that nigga. So every time I go in there, I'm gonna go in there like it's the last. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, as you should.
That's just how I look at it. That's how I be going in. Cause I'm be passionate. I'm be everything that you swear y'all be what y'all really want. I'm gonna give it to you and see if you can take it. You know what I'm saying?
The intimacy and the passion aspect is very like stale compared to like I don't know what I got in me. It's a little different.
What you be out here doing? You be out here just taking niggas' souls.
That's what I'm trying to do. I thought that was the point.
See, look now,
I'm trying to tap into some tantric Kundalini awakening type shit. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you just the type of person,
you want niggas to be ready to kill for you. Look.
Why am I fucking you otherwise?
Oh, that's how they coming.
I'm just saying, it is what it is.
Look.
To me, it's to say
that's a red flag.
It's not a red flag because the more intentional you are, the better the sex. And if you're not that intentional, you just going in for like a regular old nut, then go get a regular old nut from a regular old bitch. Like that's it.
Oh, so you a whole different experience. They got to come correct.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not ready for that.
That's why I've had more sexual experiences when I was matching people with that surface level bullshit. Now it's kind of like we said, it's just a little.
It's a little different.
Damn, help a sister.
Yeah, you got. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. I don't know. Damn.
It is what it is. My gadgets work just fine.
Nigga said my gadgets. Look, fellas, we gotta do our job out here, man. Talking about gadgets,
shower heads, all that.
Oh, damn.
Somebody's gonna get it done.
So somebody gonna get it done.
Somebody gonna get it done.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you got. You got a name for your joint?
For what?
One of your gadgets.
I was gonna say people be naming them.
That's what I've heard.
Nah.
You ain't that deep into it?
Nah.
You just here for it.
I'm just prepared to charge it and use it. That's it.
Yo, you know it's different. You gotta charge that motherfucker? Like, damn, I ain't put it on charge? Fuck.
You be mad as hell. You ready to do some shit. That shit start dying this week and shit. I'm like, damn, come on. You just stay on go like your phone.
Hey, yo, it's different.
Pack the charger with you.
Niggas taking trips with it, taking it on dates.
Yeah,
portable charger, like
like you charging your phone. Nah. This is for after the date.
Sometimes we gotta boost up the experience. This shit get a little stale. Like hold up, hold that thought. Let me go.
Oh shit! So before we even get off the topic, then what's like the craziest spot you ever been at? Like when you did it.
I haven't had any crazy ass spots.
You ain't never just did some wild
shit?
Like
when I was hiking, we took a little stop and just did it in the woods.
Y'all niggas thought y'all was in the porno scene? Like,
I mean,
out here.
Shit. Right by the waterfall. Like, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I be thinking about shit like that. Like, what if a mosquito hit on me? Now I slap myself. Now I'm
bite your balls.
You know what I'm saying? I'm scratching and shit. Now I'm like, yo, bro, we could have just waited till we got back for all this shit.
We took a nice little hike, good views, whatever, and then.
Oh, niggas, they was in a different type of
time. When the views were what it's supposed to be, that's when we took the moment. Yeah.
All right, that's cute. I like that.
I guess I'm done. Where you was at?
Roof of a motel in West Virginia.
Not a roof.
Dead roof. Like we were just some adventurous shit. We was up there smoking, and shit just went left right there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that probably was like the craziest spot. Man, random. So like people could drive past the highway and probably just seeing motherfuckers on the roof like, yo, we in West Virginia, man. There's some other shit.
That's funny as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably the most craziest spot.
You got any crazy spot? I'm like, is that gonna get you in
trouble? He gonna say some funny shit.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say my craziest spot. I don't know. I'd have to ask permission for that. But a pretty crazy spot. My favorite spot is in when I go rafting. There's There's just like waterfall and shit.
Y'all niggas like outside.
Yeah, nature. Come
You
on.
gotta take a boat to get there.
Oh, my bad. Get right there.
You gotta hop in a raft, go down the river. Then there's like this waterfall, like pull off over there. It's just the best spot.
Yeah.
Mad privacy.
You gonna have to try it.
Like, yo, Sal, you be what? Don't worry about it, bro. I see y'all tomorrow, y'all.
Listen, you one with Mother Nature and Father God.
Yeah, nah, I'm a
Nigga.
nature type of dude. I love being outside.
Nah, I got me. I'm too many shit on my mind. I'm thinking.
Come
about
on,
this
relax. Spray yourself before. With the,
Look, I'm type of nigga. I'm looking around and shit now. Some shit touching the back of my ear by accident. Nah, fuck all that. You're like,
Nah. Live with it. I like that shit.
That's funny as hell.
what we off to with it?
Let's go into, when we were talking about stroking egos, it came to mind
Pause.
the alpha myths. Him and his pause. The alpha myths. So, like, a lot of guys walk around, even if they don't say it, portraying this, like, alpha masculine, hyper masculine image. I want to talk a little bit about, like, what it really is to be a man, alpha man, and then what those characteristics that people, you know, are out here portraying that aren't really true alpha man things and characteristics.
My question to you is, who judges and says what's alpha and what's not? Would it be men to men, or are you saying to a woman?
I hear people talk on both sides, but I think a lot of men necessarily. I think a lot of men do that whole that's a beta thing, or you know that's not real man shit. I think I probably hear it coming more from guys than women.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just asking because my thing is too is like
a woman can't really like say what a man is.
But she know when a man walk in the room.
No, for real.
No, you can feel the aura. You know what I'm saying? A man know when another man walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? The aura just different. You be like, you feel like my father walk in the room, you feel his presence.
Right.
It's like that's a grown ass man. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a grown ass man.
I feel like I'm a grown ass man, but when I'm around him, I'll be like, nah, that's a grown ass man.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? But you just can feel the presence is a different type of stature. So that's my whole thing is like, so what's like an alpha like? Is it the presence in the aura, or is it, you know what I'm saying? What to you in your opinion, what's an alpha?
How I come up with a question for him and he's gearing it back to me? The question is for
I'm
you as a man.
Professionally. Okay?
I'm not.
Look, we here.
I'm not here to answer that question.
To answer that? Come on.
The toxic femininity was all on me.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
This week was supposed to be about coming and bringing it back to you. Like,
got you.
Go ahead, talk to us.
I would say alpha, to me, in my words, an alpha is a man that stands on his word. A man is somebody that protects and provides for his family. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm big on that. Like you born with that role. That's what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's just a natural thing. Like if a man can't give, he doesn't feel whole. You feel what I'm saying? If I can't be able to provide or protect you, you feel what I'm saying? Any capacity. I'm not talking about just physical. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't feel as whole, I feel like. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my weakest times as a man is when I wasn't unable to protect the women in my life or provide certain things for them or be able to say exactly what I want to do and do it when I say I'm doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Those are times I'm not feeling, you know what I'm saying, I would say in my alpha stance. So, that's like, to me, that's what the alpha male would be. You feel what I'm saying? Those characteristics, I think, are like demanding if you are a man.
So
like,
you feel like even like if you're in a position where you don't necessarily feel fully empowered, it's almost like you feel like your crown is knocked off or like your title is diminished.
No. I'm not saying that empowered. I'm saying more so is that a man, one thing that we can't do is complain. So no matter what the thing is, my father told me, said, man always figures solutions. He always finds a solution. Right. So my thing is, I'm not trying to feel empowered by the people around me, but I'm saying is, if that comes with whatever I'm doing, that's cool. But if I'm able to do this shit myself, you feel what I'm saying? So if I'm able to protect you and provide for you, I feel good because I know I'm doing it. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But if you take that away from me, like I can't do that, you feel me? I feel like that's something, you feel like something's missing.
I feel like that kind of, I mean, I get it, everything you're saying is true, but I feel like that kind of should just be every man. Every man should be able to provide and protect people around him. Like, that's every man. To be the alpha male, like, usually the alpha male, like, if you take it to, like, the jungle or where they use that, it's the man amongst the men, not really amongst the family. It's who's, like, out of all these men here, who's, like, the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like in order to be an alpha male, like, others have to follow the example you're setting. And if other people are following that, you're the alpha. Like, the alpha doesn't always have to be a positive role either. The alpha male, like, look in Lion King, Scar was the alpha at one point. He was the villain. You know what I'm saying? Your intentions might not always be good, but if everyone around you is following your example, then you are the alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I walk into a room, if I'm talking and walking a certain way, and then I notice my circle's starting to talk and walk just like me, then I'm the alpha here. Y'all following my lead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
That makes
Like,
sense.
if you're setting an example and you notice everyone around you following your example, then you must be the alpha in the room. And usually that would be your father. Your father would set the example and his kids grow up to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you see a man and his kids are growing up to be just like him, he was a real good leader. If you see a man and his kids are nothing like him, then what the hell was you doing?
What
You know
type of influence were you?
What type of example are you setting in the home? Like, usually, like, that's how I see it. Like, your example must be followed in order to be an alpha. If you set an example and no one's following it, then you're not the alpha. People are ignoring you. They're following someone else.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Actually, that's a great definition.
That's a great answer. Which makes it clear to see who's not, because there's people who are like more so tyrants and they just try to manipulate and control and call themselves alphas.
I mean, every man in the room should protect and provide for theirs. No matter if you're the alpha or not. That should just be a standard.
But I'm saying is in our world today, that's not.
I know it's not. It definitely isn't, but that should be the standard.
But that's just how I was taught. Like, yo, you a man. This is what you're gonna be doing.
But I don't want too many men to get it twisted and think just because they're protecting and providing that they're an alpha male.
Right.
Then they're gonna be walking around with their chest poked out when really they're not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Their job as a man.
What I'm saying is, I ain't even mad at you. If you a man, you should walk like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Always be, not everyone is meant to be the alpha, and not every man should want to be the alpha.
Alpha not an easy job. You feel what I'm saying?
Besides, like, not everyone's meant to be the boss. Some people are really good workers.
Yeah, I'm saying is like that's a different type of level that you. That's this level either you know what it feel like, or you just know what it's like. It's like when we play ball. It's role players, then it's the star, and you know who the guy is. You know what I'm saying? When he walk in the gym and he dribble one time, you already know like that he's him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you feel me? Like you just know already like this him. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like
I think it matters more when it comes to actually now taking that whatever man and then coming together with another woman where like the details and all that extra stuff actually matters, because you guys could be disconnected and be like, all right, either he is or he isn't, and it is what it is. But then it becomes a little more important when it comes to trying to basically test that out and see who he truly is as a man in a relationship or amongst women and his family.
Very big. It then also depends on how you raised. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
on how you gonna walk into that role. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said
I think that's big. You feel what I'm saying? On your manhood, it just depends on how you raised. And like a father is there to mentor you into that manhood. So it's like you can see, all right, this is how it's supposed to go. If I have questions, I'm supposed to ask. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times when you get a certain age, your mother can't do as much anymore because she just don't know that. That's just not knowledge of her. You feel what I'm saying? Her code is different. You feel what I'm saying? So man code, woman code is two different things. Even our thought processes are different. Our logical ways of movement is different. You feel what I'm saying? We're pieces to a puzzle. You feel what I'm saying? So yin and yang. You feel what I'm saying? So like we balance each other out. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is, it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? But your mother can show you what she sees in men that she likes, so she can try to push those type of things on you.
she can't help you embody it though.
But you can, yeah. I'm saying she can't make you fulfill that. You feel what I'm saying? Because you like, that ain't me. Or that's something that you just like. You feel what I'm saying? And that just ain't real for the situation. So I feel like that's like something big too. Very big on your upbringing and who you're around.
You mentioned code. We get into girl code, guy code. I literally... Why are you laughing?
Because you funny.
You mentioned code, so it takes me to that. But I see how, they said Venus versus Mars, men and women are two completely different species and creatures, I guess. But, like, men don't necessarily have to know each other to have a code, and women just don't have that same type of nonverbal communication with one another.
I think it's, like, more so, like, our pride and our ego is, like, what kind of fulfills us. So you just know certain shit is out of pocket, like, before you even get to that point. Like, as a man, if I cross this line, like, I know where it could go. Because this is natural. Like, I ain't going to try him like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know he ain't going to try me. You feel what I'm saying? In certain instances. Like, it's just a respect thing, I feel like. Even if you don't respect him, you know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing for yourself type shit. You just don't do.
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean, I feel like over the time, I guess we're getting better as women trying to find ways to come together. But for the most part, where we're coming from, guys have had like a general code at least with one another compared to women. And you can see like in different settings where Like, let's say, for example, and this was like my first visual example of that, of going skating one time on a Sunday night, and the DJ decided to do something a little different when he called the women out, and we were all just sitting there like, we were hesitating getting on the floor because like, what's going on? Where he just calling out the women and stuff. And for the most part, you saw girls skating, but everybody was skating by themselves. Now they come off the floor and the guys come together. Everybody's like
grabbing
groups, trains, everything just coming together. And that was like a first visual where I was just like, yo, we really don't find our own ways of coming together and having that like natural camaraderie. It's almost like you walk in a room and depending on what men are around or what the situation or the setting is, it's almost like you walk through the door already feeling like it's competition. So even if you guys feel the same thing, there's still like if something goes down, like the girl code and the principle as to how we move when it comes to one another is lacking in comparison on a great scale, in my opinion.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
I gotta get it together, ladies.
Please.
Damn, I don't know. Maybe you can answer this for me, but like, well, you're also a lot different than other women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what makes it hard to talk about.
But like I know, like with men, like I don't automatically just give a man like respect off the jump, but there's like a common courtesy of respect that everyone just like as a man, like when I walk into a room, like everyone gets some form of respect. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect other men, like even if I don't know him, it'll be the first time I've ever seen him.
Thanks.
I show some form of respect because he's a man, I'm a man. We respect one another. There's a head nod. You always say what's up to another guy in the store, even if you don't know who you talk. I don't really see women doing that with other women. It's almost like women don't like other women, or they don't respect other women like off the jump. Like they automatically like hate them, and now you have to earn their respect. You know what I'm saying? Like with men, it's not really like that.
Yeah. We
kind of give a neutral level of respect, and if you fuck that up, you're gonna go down, or you could come up. But like we start off here. I feel like women start way down here, and you gotta build it up.
Perfectly put. And it's a struggle to even get to that neutral point.
Yeah.
And you would think, a lot of times I've gotten, the shorter end of the stick in situations feeling like people are going to show up like me. And then I always got to get that slap on the wrist to remember that everybody's not like me. But
that's why I feel like guy code just is more fluid.
And I think we don't judge like on the appearance of a guy. Like you know what I'm saying? It could be like, yo, Sal dressed like that, I'm dressed like this. But Sal, he chilling in the crib, you feel what I'm saying? I might have to go somewhere. So it's like, we not even counting whatever. Yeah. Females, like, if you come dressed like this somewhere, right? And girls is like, in that, they're going to judge you with the fact that... It's a for sure comparison on rip. Like, oh, now she thinks she cute.
Is she a threat or is she not a threat? And then from there...
I dress bummy on purpose.
No, but I'm saying...
Yeah, I do that.
I'm saying, like... Even girls that dress bummy, but it might look fly now. That's like the swag, right? Yeah. So I'm saying is like, if she look a little cute, every girl that think they a little cute now feel like, why she...
It's competition.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like with me, I'm the type of dude, like if I was in Walmart and I seen a stranger walking by with his girl and something had happened and I had to stick up for him real quick, I would. I got his back real fast, like guy code, just like that.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even do that shit.
Is not the same.
I was just with him over there in the aisle. I was helping. Me and was the killer. Like that's just how I feel like women wouldn't do that for each other. And I don't know.
I think it's put in our minds that like the ratio is off. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of women and a scarcity of good men out there. So I think that in the back of your mind, you're already on some shit where it's like competition. You said what?
Y'all don't even like the good men. Y'all be
listen,
them niggas be in the DM waiting. And you didn't talk to 75 bad niggas. And the good niggas just sitting there quiet. They just sitting hard eyes. They don't even do too much. They ain't trying to press the situation.
When we get into this topic, it's too deep to go down that rabbit hole.
Save this for another time.
Please save this for another time. Another episode. But in general, I don't know where we could start, but I wish there was a little more, when it comes to women, we treat each other similar to what you said, because you don't got to go out of your way to, you got to prove to me that you earn my respect, to just have it be some casual, like, I wouldn't want this done to me, so don't do it to her.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I don't just give people like ultimate respect. Like, I'm not about to give you like.
You just calling them
big
and loyalty. I'm
gonna start you off right in the middle, and then we're gonna see where it go from there.
Facts, as it should be.
You don't have to earn that. Like I'm gonna just give that to you, and then you could either make it break it.
As it should be.
Like I ain't gonna hold y'all. Females be doing some wild shit, like some shit like. Why would you like say you with your girl or whatever, and the girl might think you cute. She might do something on purpose just to see your girl's reaction, and if you react, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you ever been in drive-through, and the girl might sound nice through the mic, right? And you might say like, "Oh, thank you." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's because the minute you say thank you, you feel it in your presence that she already now she hate the girl. The girl ain't did nothing but her job, and because I said thank you, you now hate her when we get to that window. Yeah. Now it's like this. Now you want to stare and see who the fuck she is. And she could be the ugliest shit in the world, you know what I'm saying? But because I said thank you, now it's fucked up.
I told you it comes from that underlying
That's
sense
crazy.
of like threat.
I know you been there, man. That shit's real, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
You be driving, you just feel like a heat pack
Like,
on you.
damn, nothing. Hey, you sweating now, like.
Damn, I don't even want to hand her the money. You handed the money.
My girl got to know that early. Like, I'm just a really polite, respectful person. In the beginning, she was always like,
Why you so
way
nice?
too friendly, yeah. Like, even like, you seen the way I talk to the dude when he fixed my car, too, right? The same fucking way. Like, that's just who I am to people. You know what I'm saying? It's not like flirt with the fuck
You
girl.
gotta
I'm
be
just a friendly
consistent.
fucking person.
You gotta be consistent.
Yeah, I'm friendly to everybody. And she got to know that over time. Now she let it slide. If I'm friendly to a girl behind the counter, she know that that's just who I am. I'll be friendly with. If there was a dude there, I'd be friendly to him too.
Right.
Like, that's just who I am. So she cool.
You
with
better.
that. Now there ain't no threats.
So now if he being one day, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like, why you was yelling at him? But you ain't yelling at that girl the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yo,
yo,
the girl,
look.
she be like, what happened between y'all?
Tell me the details.
Where you know her from?
Yeah, word.
Facts.
No questions today?
Oh, not your average questions? We at that part of the show already? Damn.
Yeah. It's been a
So
while.
y'all already know this the, you know what I'm saying, the iconic session. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna go to not your average questions. Let me see what we got in the handy dandy phone. You know what I'm saying?
Make it good.
Would you rather have sex with a fiend or catch a bullet?
What? Where the fuck did this
Like a
come from?
junkie?
Like, I'm talking about a fiend. Somebody that's begging at McDonald's in your hood.
Catch
Know what I'm saying? You don't know. They could be clean, but they could be dirty. You know what I'm saying? But actually, they dirty clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
dirty clean.
Like, they look dirty, but they ain't gonna give you nothing because they
But the
clean.
bullet ain't gonna kill me, right?
Yeah, the bullet, you just gotta catch it. Like, they just gonna shoot it. You gotta. They ain't gonna kill you neither.
Shoot me through the bun.
No, I'm saying you gotta catch that motherfucker.
Oh, catch the bullet?
You gotta catch the bullet. That means
Oh,
it's gonna go through your
hell
hand. That means that
no.
you getting pain. You know what I'm saying? So you have to catch a bullet or fucking fiend.
I'm ready for the next question.
What you got, Sal?
I'm gonna have to take the bullet. I'm married.
Good
I got no
answer.
choice.
I'll take a bullet for you. That's that mean.
Look, I caught that motherfucker. You see this hole through my
I
hand?
know I'm not gonna die. It sounds weird, but I always was curious on what that felt like.
Yeah. I feel you.
I know I'm not gonna die.
Like,
Just shoot
damn,
me
how
one
bad
time.
it
I
is.
just want to see what the like. Does it really hurt?
Your hands though, but you work with your hands. I
Yeah,
gotta.
that shit-
I
that
work
shit
with my
might not
hands
come
too. That's
back,
why I'm
man.
like.
So you rather get catch a bullet or fuck a fiend? Ain't nobody gonna know.
I need
Next
something to rap
question.
about it anyway.
Like y'all got shot. You heard? Caught a bullet.
Yeah, no. It's you telling me that.
You God
is-
body,
Is,
come
is
on.
you telling me that the fiend was dirty clean? I don't even know what the fuck that
I mean, a
means.
fiend naturally looks dirty, but I'm saying they clean because they ain't got no diseases or nothing. So I'm saying
I'm just gonna catch it
Showered
in.
in a long time.
Just-
Smell like a dumpster.
Nah,
Yeah,
just
you know what I'm
answer
saying?
your question. We just gonna go with the bullet, I guess. But
See, I'd rather get shot
Damn, they looking
than
good
have
for
sex
things.
with somebody. Oh, y'all crazy as hell.
you talk about a dirty
If
fiend.
there's any fiends out there listening, just know.
Shout out to the fiends,
People
man.
would rather get shot than fuck you.
That should be the wake up call.
Like, hello.
Like, come on,
rail
man.
it in.
That's funny.
What's the
Nah,
next
yo,
question?
I'm fucking the fiend. Y'all wild. I'm not getting
Nah.
shot through my. Now, what if fuck around my thumb is going now? My shit off.
I got a question for you because I'm curious. We've answered this before. But if you was going to war, like a battle, what animal were you gonna ride in on?
What animal am I riding in on? Does the fucking animal exist?
Damn.
If you had to pull up on an animal to just look badass as hell pulling into this fight, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of some big shit, but like, damn, what's a big dangerous
I
animal?
don't know. Sal said kangaroo, so I'm
No,
just.
I didn't.
You said kangaroo, yeah. that-
Lying.
No, I was trying to think of like a big cat. I'm like, which was the biggest cat? Cause like, all right, you going to
Who said
war?
jaguar? Somebody said jaguar. Or did you say jaguar?
No, I think Miles might have said jaguar, right? I think so.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
I need some bigger, scary shit.
I'm coming in with an elephant.
I was about to say I'm hiding behind the elephant ears,
Like
like.
a rhinoceros.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, like something that
starts.
starts. I need something that's gonna help me.
I
like,
said that's gonna
stomp
scare
on them.
niggas away from me, so they won't might not attack me or some shit.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Like you see a rhino come, you be like, oh, all right, bro.
You trying to scare people? Get like a rat or something.
the-
Ugly subway rat.
Yo, if you come in on a rat, no, hold on.
A big
Imagine a
ass rat.
nigga come riding on a rat. Yo,
Yeah,
he
I would
got
run.
it.
I would run.
He
I
got
would
it,
run.
bro.
I would
Just let
run.
that shit loose. Everybody running.
I would run.
Yo, nah, big ass rat though. Just imagine that shit mutated.
Nah.
You just in that shit.
Not
like,
mutate.
You just come out the subway looking at niggas. I wish a nigga would try me.
Bro,
And he got like little rats under him and shit while he walk. Nah, that shit'd be
and
crazy.
releases them.
I seen a rat the size of Biggie one time when I used to work in the city.
Oh hell no! That's shit like that. I'm leaving.
I thought it was fake. Like my heart like sunk. I was like,
Yeah.
That motherfucker
Those
eating
shits are
good.
serious.
He was eating other rats. That motherfucker lovely
that's what they
down
look
there.
like.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Probably fell into some chemicals or some shit. Eating some shit.
Mad peanut butter.
Yo, hell no.
Vanilla?
Peanut butter.
Supposedly rats are attracted to peanut butter.
Oh, I don't know. I always just I saw it was a rat.
Mad protein. Like, that's what they be big as hell.
He was down there doing push-ups. He did some time. He did a bit. He did a bit on the A train. For me, they had to get right. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Next question.
Look at you. Yo, this my man's 100 grand. Right. If you could solve one of the world's problems, what would it be? Who want to go first?
Homelessness.
Homelessness?
Shit. I don't even know. That's a hard one.
Honestly, I would probably want to be that person who sources all like the real food that you can't find. Like, it makes no sense how we can't really find seeded watermelons and shit like that. Everything is GMO now. So if I could be the plug, like the real food plug,
that would be dope.
Niggas start selling drugs now.
Basically,
that's what that would be. That would be drugs. They be like, yo,
drugs.
you can't do that.
But that's the world that we live in now. That's basically what they're doing.
Facts. Shit, I would probably say if I could. Problem. I'll probably just say, damn, you did it with the homelessness, but I don't like the homeless like kids and like starvation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like seeing shit like that. Like, there's a commercial out that we got like over 1 million kids in America. You feel what I'm saying? Homeless and they starving. Like, how's that possible? You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that made me like, I couldn't think of literally starving. Like, you know, like what that mean? Like, you have nothing, you hungry, and you homeless and you a kid. Yeah. So you can't even fend to go get yourself nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that to me is just shaky.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I would like want to solve that. I don't want no kid to grow up like that. You feel me?
I guess I would want to solve like the divide between like the Republican parties or different countries or different races. Or just like that whole.
You eliminate that. What was it? I guess racism and classism.
Like, as a whole, I would just say that like. Everyone's just being divided by something. Like people like that grew up together hate each other now because of political like views or
you like this person?
Like even like something like abortion thoughts or like things like that. Like just because someone has opposite views, now people just hate each other.
Right.
Like, they just divide that simple. And I feel like we need to get back to a time where like you could just agree to disagree.
We live in a sensitive world, though. We in a sensitive world.
No problem.
If someone disagrees with you now, it's over. Like, that's just how it is.
Now, you ain't shit.
We ain't friends now or nothing. Like, damn, it's just...
No, that's a powerful answer, though.
Yeah.
Sheesh, that was a good one. Y'all had some good shit today, man. Y'all came to pod.
You gotta dig deep.
You feel me? If you had 1 year to live, what would you do differently?
I think I wouldn't move in fear the way that I do. I think I would just say fuck it and just
do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the same answer I would have. Like, I'll probably do everything that I was like too afraid to do because I thought I would die.
But now you know it's here. It's like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I would just risk. Like, if I know I have a year left and I'm gonna die at the end of the year, I might try to push it.
The time is now. Yeah.
Like, I might try to go out before that on some shit.
But yeah, we told me that he ain't died in like 4 months. He said, fuck it. He tried doing wild shit.
He jumped off a plane, bitch.
Yeah, I'll be doing all types of shit.
Nah, shit. I don't really... Probably what I would probably do differently is I probably try to connect with things I like, I threw away. Like family members, friends, certain shit I just like threw away. I would try to, I don't know, connect on some shit. Cause I feel like, yo, you get to live this life once, and I never want to regret nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
with a year left, I'm packing a bag and I'm going backpacking across the world, bitch. Fuck reconnecting with motherfuckers who made you feel like they didn't deserve you in that lifetime where you feel like you had more time. That last little time, I don't need that negative energy. I'm not trying to bring it back.
No, I'm thinking on negative shit though. Like, you feel me? I'll probably go meet my parents. Like, that's some shit I would do.
But you saying people that you cut out?
Yeah, like I can, if I wanted to right now, I could go see my parents. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just have a disdain not to see them. So my thing is like, yo, I got 1 year left. I'm gonna go do shit that I just feel like I should do. You feel what I'm saying?
That's one day out the year. Or like you just want to spend more time with them throughout the year.
We've never met each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, let me meet. Let me see where I'm from. What's my like blood type? Like, I know I'm dying, but let me tell my son or my niece and nephews, we got this in the family, bro. Watch out for this type of shit. You feel me? Like little shit like that. And then I probably would definitely spend crazy amount of time with my siblings and my nieces and nephews. I would just spend as much time as possible because I'd be like, yo, this is what makes me the happiest, so I'm gonna do what makes me the happiest in this 1 year I got left. Anything that made me happy, I'm trying to do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to do nothing that's gonna piss me off or put me out my mood. I'm just trying to be high and happy. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, I need my weed and where we at with it. You feel me? Like, if you want some bad vibes, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not trying to even be near that. You feel me?
I'll probably spend the year traveling by myself. That's what mine looks like. Yeah.
That ain't bad though. You feel me? You're gonna see a whole bunch of shit.
Stumbling across shit on my own and, just having experiences. That's how I see
it. That's another episode. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the newest family member in here. You heard? What's the nickname?
We got a new name. God Body Knotty.
Put that on a t-shirt. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So we out here, man.
Yo, peace.